Hey guys, so I have just set up in Karalundi and I'm here by myself. I thought I might give you a bit of a rundown on my car. Flies are friendly here. So this is Mallow. She's my 2012 FJ Cruiser. And we have been together now for almost 4 years. I haven't made too many major modifications to her since I've had her. This here is a solar panel. So this I did install a couple of years ago with Dad. I have changed out the spotlights, added the light bar, recently added the winch. Most of them, lights and winch are both Kings, 4-wheel-drive Supercenter. Nothing wrong with them. Upgraded or changed out the original UHF and moved it to Oricom. I have changed the roof rack, ARB, their base rack, and also got their light bar for the base rack. Added in the Darshay 270 awning. I originally had ARB as well, but given that most of my trips are solo, this is much easier to set up and much simpler for one person to set up. We did have a tiny hiccup on the way here. You can see all the beautiful duct tape. Don't know what I did before they brought out white duct tape. Unfortunately, we went past a super duper truck and this poor antenna has gone smack back onto it, thankfully not onto the glass, but has taken out the bolts on my A-pillar. So that's going to be duct taped for a little while. The tyres are the same, but the suspension has been upgraded thanks to Malaga suspensions, and they recently put in my airbags as well. Shout out, I Play Dirty and Chicks Off Road. Chicks Off Road I was a Perth admin for, and am hopefully now going to be moving to a Northern Territory admin, but we shall see. Recent addition is my fishing rod holder, thanks Steve from PFG, and I've got the steady lights at the back here for extra light when I'm either reversing or setting up camp. Mind the organised chaos, but this is my setup in the rear now. So I've got the ARB 47 litre fridge, perfect for me, perfect for one person. Then I've got the drawers here by Custom Installations. These were purchased not long after I bought her and were put in based around space in an FJ Cruiser, but also what I needed. So bottom one here is a table. Bottom drawer here is recovery and cooking, and up here I've got all of my actual cooking utensils. So we'll open up and you can see all of my cooking utensils. The fridge is a godsend. If I can open the drawer, trying to do this one-handed. Table is amazing and extends out with the bottom drawer, which means that I can pull the fridge out as well, put things on here and have the space for it. Now recently I got my brother to make me a aluminium plate, this one here. This actually goes on my second drawer so that when I pull this out I've got extra table space for when I'm cooking, because I did recently purchase a new cooker. So I've got the big double Coleman cooker now, which does take up most of my table. So having a bit of extra room here for a table has been fantastic. And it all packs away neatly. Now, if it is windy, with the FJ door only opening one way, if it is windy and I do need to set up, I do have a second table here as well, which can be put around the other side of the car depending on where the wind's coming from. And as you can see, I set myself up with the essentials, dunny paper and paper towel, just in case. Homemade job in the back window as well, and extra lights. which are fantastic at night time. So that's pretty much majority of my car. And then long distance trips, we take Max. So Max is my camper trailer, effectively. Again, bought it almost as is. Dad and I have done some good modifications to it. Came with the tent, came with the tub. I moved the tent off the original sports bars that it was on, which made it extremely high. So we downsized to the short tub rack, which makes this a much more usable height. And tent stayed the same, again just a king's, but absolutely unreal. Perfect for one person, easy to set up. I've packed away both doona and pillows in it this time, which has been amazing. I built this is a company over east, and they supplied me with this down the bottom here, which is the spare wheel carrier or spare wheel mount. Sam, my brother, did all the additional bar work for me so that we could mount this in between the tool chest and the trailer, which makes it very simple for me to get on and off should I ever need it. Talking of the tool chest, this has been replaced as well. Wanted something slightly smaller, slightly lighter. This houses my freezer, my electric board, and my third battery, and anything else that I want to lock away. Also on the trailer, you'll see all the additional lighting I've got. So a couple of light bars on either side. There's also 2 light bars in the tub here, and a light bar in the toolbox. So these are all wired up to that battery that's in the box there, and makes it much easier for me to see at night time, obviously. Back of the trailer, tough and chicks off-road again. And then, because we know, well, you don't know yet, but I love my stickers, so I built this, also provided me with a sticker, which worked out really well because, as far as I'm concerned, I built this. Dad and I replaced tyres and rims just recently, kept with the Steelies but upgraded. We also did all the bushes on the suspension there, cleaned it all up. Dad painted the A-frame for me and the back of the tub here, or the front of the tub, and has just done so much work on this with me. I myself mounted this, which has been really cool. Means that I've got the option between either propane gas bottles or this proper LPG gas bottle as well. And that's pretty much it. Hair's still looking great. 5 days without a straightener. And this is the campgrounds. I am the only one here. This is Karalundi, and it actually backs onto a Aboriginal boarding school, which is fantastic. So if anyone wants to donate any money, these guys need it. A lot of the equipment, a lot of the training and programs they used to do here, they've actually stopped doing because they can't fund them. So they used to have horses and animals and farming areas and rope access training type thing. But unfortunately, after COVID, they lost a lot of the funding, and it meant that they weren't able to continue them. So a lot of kids here, but they just don't get the extracurriculars that they used to. But yeah, so this is me. Any questions? Feel free to ask, guys. Take it easy.